Continuation of the fall of Egypt. How power, war, and alliances destroyed an empire. Before we continue, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss the final stories that complete this history. The shift from alliance to open conflict began in 34 BCAT. The donations of Alexandria. Mark Antony publicly redistributed eastern territories. Cleopatra was elevated as Queen of Kings. Her children were assigned control over regions long tied to Roman authority. Most critically, Caesarion was declared the legitimate son of Julius Caesar. This was interpreted in Rome as a direct challenge. Octavian responded without immediate war. He reshaped public perception. Antony was presented as a Roman leader acting under foreign influence. Cleopatra was framed as an external threat. The conflict was recast from a Roman civil struggle into a defense against Egypt. Octavian then seized Antony's will from the Vestal Virgins and made its contents public. It described burial wishes in Egypt and acknowledged Caesarion. Whether fully accurate or politically amplified, it undermined Antony's position. In 32 BC, the Roman Senate declared war, not on Antony, but on Cleopatra. This preserved the image of internal unity while isolating Antony. Military preparations followed. Antony and Cleopatra assembled a large fleet and controlled key eastern resources. Octavian relied on disciplined naval command under Agrippa and tighter coordination. In 31 BC, both forces met at the Battle of Actium. The engagement favored maneuverability and supply efficiency. Octavian's fleet maintained formation and pressure. Antony's forces, heavier and less flexible, struggled to adapt. During the battle, Cleopatra's squadron withdrew from the line and moved south. Ancient sources differ on intent, either pre-planned retreat or strategic withdrawal, but the effect was decisive. Antony disengaged and followed. The remaining fleet collapsed. Octavian secured victory. After Actium, Octavian advanced methodically through the eastern territories. Resistance weakened as support shifted. Antony and Cleopatra retreated to Egypt. In 30 BC, Octavian entered Alexandria. Antony attempted a final defense but faced desertion and collapse of command. After receiving false reports that Cleopatra had died, he took his own life. Cleopatra sought to negotiate with Octavian, aiming to secure her children's future and preserve some authority. When it became clear she would be taken to Rome as a captive symbol of conquest, she ended her life, traditionally associated with an asp, though the exact method remains debated by historians. Octavian ordered the execution of Caesarion, eliminating a potential rival claimant to Julius Caesar's legacy. Egypt was annexed as a Roman province. Its wealth, grain supply, and strategic position were transferred directly under Octavian's control. With no rival remaining, Octavian consolidated power. In 27 BC, he became Augustus. The Roman Republic ended. The Roman Empire began. Egypt, once an independent power for millennia, no longer governed itself. The outcome was not determined by a single battle. It was shaped by calculated alliances, political signaling, propaganda, and strategic timing. Antony's decisions in the East, Cleopatra's assertion of dynastic power, and Octavian's control of narrative and legitimacy all contributed to the final result. Ancient accounts, especially from Roman historians, often portray Cleopatra as a manipulative outsider and Antony as compromised. Modern historians recognize these depictions as influenced by Octavian's political messaging. What remains certain is this: power shifted not only through force but through perception. And once that perception turned, the outcome became inevitable. If this story changed the way you see history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next deep, cinematic breakdown.